This is Newsline America for Thursday, June 28th, 2018. News from around the nation, the world, and right here at home in Las Vegas. I'm Steve Shore. Thanks for being with us, and here's what is happening. America is still stirring today surrounding the two major decisions that have come down surrounding the nation's highest court. Decision number one is the announced retirement of Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy. As Natasha Chen reports, the retirement is expected to raise the rhetoric in Washington concerning the courts.
In a move that could transform the Supreme Court for decades, Justice Anthony Kennedy announced his retirement Wednesday afternoon. Appointed by President Ronald Reagan and confirmed by the Senate in 1988, the 81-year-old justice will step down on July 31st, paving the way for President Donald Trump to name his second Supreme Court justice in as many years.
We will begin our search for a new justice of the United States Supreme Court that will begin immediately.
He won't be starting from scratch. Trump has had a working list of candidates since his campaign days.
We have a very excellent list of great talented, highly educated, highly intelligent, hopefully tremendous people. I think the list is very outstanding.
Kennedy's vacant seat will become a major issue on the campaign trail in this midterm election season, as both sides will use this vacancy to try and fire up their base. In 2016, Senator Mitch McConnell refused to hold confirmation hearings for President Obama's Supreme Court pick, Merrick Garland, infuriating Democrats in the process. But now,
we will vote to confirm Justice Kennedy's successor this fall.
Our Republican colleagues in the Senate should follow the rule they set in 2016, not to consider a Supreme Court justice in an election year.
In Washington, I'm Natasha Chen.
Now, just as that was happening, the Supreme Court issued a major ruling that will impact unions in America, especially those representing state and local government workers. Justices struck down an Illinois law that forced non-union workers to pay fees that go toward collective bargaining. The court said the mandatory union dues violated First Amendment rights. The decision could impact millions of government workers in more than 20 states with similar laws. The issue of immigration remains at a standstill as Congress again has failed to pass a system-wide immigration overhaul. The failure of Congress to move on a bill came as a federal judge has ordered the government to reunite children separated from their parents within 30 days. Judge Dana Sabraw said what he called the chaotic circumstances surrounding the children cannot continue. An East Pittsburgh police officer has now been charged with criminal homicide in the death of a teenager shot in the back. Following days of protest, the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania District Attorney has now charged police officer Michael Rosefeld in the death of Antoine Rose. DA Stephen Zappala said the case appeared very clear.
I find that Rosfeld's actions were intentional, and they certainly brought about the result that he was looking to accomplish. He was not acting to prevent death or serious bodily injury. It's my position that he is not entitled to a justification charge to a jury as a defense, inasmuch as under Pennsylvania law, if you are effectuating an arrest, you have to show the person to be arrested has committed a forcible felony. As I said already, Antoine Rose didn't do anything in North Braddock other than be in that vehicle. And you have to possess a weapon.
The attorney for Antoine Rose's family said they were optimistic that the charges were filed against the police officer and now looking forward to hearing the case in court. Joe Jackson, the patriarch who launched the Jackson family dynasty, has died. Jackson died yesterday at a hospital right here in Las Vegas. He raised his family of 9 in Gary, Indiana, and groomed them to become musical sensations, led, of course, by Michael Jackson. The Jackson 5 became the first pop group ever to have the first 4 singles go straight to the top of the charts. Like Michael, many of the Jacksons started their own solo careers, including Jermaine and Janet. Joe Jackson was 89 years old. Finally, fans of Prince have something to cheer about. Many of his songs, never heard before, might soon be released. Sony has finally made a deal to acquire the distribution rights to Prince's catalog of music. A total of 35 of his albums and songs, that many include songs that have never been distributed before, might be released as early as 2021. Many of the recordings will date back to 1978. Some of the songs from 1995 to 2010 will be released immediately. The deal includes singles, remixes, live recordings, and even some videos. Prince died at his home in 2016 at the age of 57. Our AccuWeather forecast calling for hot weather. I'm telling you, hot weather through Sunday. Highs today around 106. Highs tomorrow around 102. Highs on Saturday about 104. And if you're looking forward to Sunday, not much of a break. Sunny and highs near 106. And next week, about the same thing. Please take care in the heat and do not leave your pets outside. This has been Newsline America for Thursday, June 28th. Visit us on our website at newslineamerica.com. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Steve Shore. Thanks for being with us, and have a great day.